Tell us what the opposition wants. What will Brazil look like if your opponent wins?
My election itself was almost a miracle. I had nothing going for me. I was just an isolated member of Congress. I was known as a lower segment of the National Congress in Brazil. I connected my campaign anchored only with a biblical passage, John 8:32. Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
That was Tucker Carlson interviewing Jair, Messias, Bolsonaro, the tropical Trump, the man that is still in the presidency of Brazil, although he just lost the elections to Lula. Yes, Lula is back in business and he comes hungry. In any case, it amazes me on why Tucker Carlson asks Bolsonaro, what do the opposition want? Come on, man. What do they want? They want to be parasites. That's all they did in the past, and that's all they're going to do in the future. There is no escaping it. They want to be parasites. They want to live off the money of the people, money from taxes. That's all there is to it. There is no mystery behind or anything, no communism, no socialism. They just want to be parasites. I hate politics. I have always hated it. I mean, I do not take it seriously. We never voted for governor, never voted for Congress, never voted for anything other than the presidency, and that was just once because I needed my passport. So I don't believe in the system. I think it's just dumb. In fact, I was listening to Sam Cedar the other day, and he said something that was very interesting. He said, if you do not go personally and count all the votes, you are always going to have the doubt in your head that the system is actually working. To me, it never did. It never will. It's just dumb. In any case, back here to Rimworld, my libertarian anarcho-capitalist game. Javier MILEI got here by himself. He's a libertarian congressman here in Argentina. He has a good shot at becoming the very next president. That's going to be a really interesting year. If you do not know who Javier MILEI is, he has tons of content in the internet. You can find more about MILEI on YouTube, on Instagram, TikTok. He is everywhere. But to make things short, he hates the people in politics. He goes against the left, the right, up, down. He thinks, as I do, that people in politics are just mini monarchs, little parasites good for nothing. Good morning, Bolsonaro. I see you've just waken up. I have this prisoner here that was a communist and tried to invade here my private property, and I had to teach him a lesson. No, I'm actually lying. I didn't do anything. He was trying to invade my private property, but there were some travelers, and he got assaulted by those travelers. They beat him up badly, and I had to rescue him. Javier MILEI is a good guy, so he went there and saved the ass of this goddamn piece of shit communist he's my prisoner now. And I already know what name, who is that person is going to be as soon as I enslave that person. Bolsonaro is actually really good at constructing as well. Remember, when you were starting the game, you need someone who is good with construction and plans to have a good start, because this is the most difficult scenario where you start alone by yourself, naked, no guns, no weapons, no food, no nothing. And look at that. My colony is already getting bigger. It's getting beautiful. My libertarian, anarcho-capitalist colony in this really excellent game that had a rating of 98% positive on Steam from 2,000 users. So go to Steam, download it, play it, and have fun. It actually helps me even sleep because I suffer heavily from insomnia, and Rimworld is a really good game. The pace of it helps me. And even I like even the art. The characters have no arms, no legs. It's just they're just sticks with heads. Good job by Tynan Sylvester. I need this generator, wood generator, that is going to bring me some sort of electricity. At any case, Javier MILEI is still asleep, and my prisoner, it's going to take me forever to enslave that person, because Bolsonaro and MILEI are not good at social skills. They are not good wardens. So that's going to be a nightmare to actually convince this guy to be my slave. I admit, I'm going to miss Bolsonaro. This man made me laugh. I think Bolsonaro is extremely funny. As I've said before, I do not take politics seriously at all. To me, it's just for fun for me to grab a bucket of popcorn. I like politics. It's not to say that I do not like it. It's just that I don't take it seriously. It's just, for me, it's just for fun. I want to see these people go for each other's throats. You can see here that Bolsonaro is good at mining, and Javier MILEI is excellent with plants. You should start to think about food as soon as you start the game, as soon as you start a new game. So I had bad experiences in the past with my games that I didn't think about the food. I had a colony once wiped out because they started to eat each other. They became all cannibals. Talking about cannibalism, there was this story in Brazil that Jair Messias Bolsonaro was actually a cannibal, that he wanted to eat an Indian. You see, how can you take politics seriously? You see how dumb that is? I mean, the man is a cannibal. Yeah, right. At any case, sometimes I wondered if I was alone on this planet, because I just didn't believe anybody. To me, they were all a bunch of crooks. And then came Javier MILEI that actually put that finger right there. He started to talk about how people in politics are just a bunch of parasites, good for nothing, and that speech was like music to my ears. It's not everything that I agree with MILEI. In fact, I don't even think that I'm a libertarian. I don't believe we are good people at all. And look at that. My prisoner wants to break out, and I'm going to have to teach him a lesson. Of course, I do not want to kill the guy, so I'm going to be really careful about how I handled this breakout situation. He's trying to destroy the door. Yes, I'm going to let him destroy the door first, and then I'm going to have Jair Bolsonaro to beat the crap out of him. He's out and about, but he can barely walk. He's all hurt. So I'm not going to shoot him. Be careful, Bolsonaro. Do not shoot the man. Don't use your gun. Let me see how I can handle. He stopped. Bolsonaro is coming. Yes, get him. Kill him. No, don't kill him. I'm going to bring Javier MILEI here to help. But Javier MILEI has a knife, and I'm scared that Javier MILEI might actually kill my prisoner, and I do not want that to happen at all. Oh, Bolsonaro is having a hard time there, beating this guy. Oh, he's down. Down goes the prisoner. Down goes the prisoner. Just like Shank. He destroyed the door, so I need to make him a new bed. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Build a door and put him in a nice little bed right here. That's what I'm going to do. Javier MILEI is going to capture him. You see, you need to have rooms for your prisoners. You cannot capture anybody if you do not have room. I'm drafting Bolsonaro, and MILEI is bringing my prisoner back to my private gulag, where I'm going to convert him to my ideology. That's it for today. Take a look, as always, at Sam Cedar and the Majority Report, one of the best channels about libertarianism. That's it for today.
Folks, there's more of what you've just saw where that came from. That's if you hit the subscribe and like button. Thank you. Really.